The story of Dark Steve. The story of Dark Steve begins during the siege in the strongest Yellow Kingdom. Orange Steve and I had been suspecting Nightmare Steve of plotting something evil, and we were right.
What did you create? Who did you create?
Dark Steve.
What?
Dark Steve was created by fusing darkness with Nightmare Steve's assistant and was used as one of the main forces in the siege.
What are you even trying to do, Dark Steve? I will see you then. What are you guys even trying to do right now? You can't just leave. The people out here, they rely on leadership, and you're... What's happening to Dark Steve? Where'd he go? You shall see. Wait, it's a Yellow Steve now. Did Dark Steve just transform into a Yellow Steve? What are you guys really trying to do? I will create chaos from the inside. No, you let the darkness in.
Dark Steve fooled the citizens of the Yellow Kingdom to retreat and hide, and trapped them inside while the darkness took its siege on the kingdom. Luckily, Orange Steve was able to send the darkness and the Steves away.
What? Everybody run! The darkness is infiltrating! It hasn't infiltrated yet, don't say that! Oh my gosh, it's you! You're the reason that all of the Steves abandoned their outposts, aren't you? You got them all super scared. You made them think that it already got in. Wow, they were so easy to fool.
After the siege, Orange Steve and I were able to just relax a bit. It was suddenly ruined, though, by Dark Steve speaking in my mind. Dark Steve was looking for more information about what happened at the Yellow Kingdom.
Maybe sugarcane can be something I could take back. That's an adventure. This is not an adventure, man. This is not the adventure I thought it would be. Don't move or say anything. Dark Steve? What? Where are you? Huh? Wait, what do you want? How did you even find us? What do you mean don't move or say anything? Show yourself, you Trickster? Am I losing my mind? Because I'm not actually seeing you. I'm starting to feel like this is a prank. Orange Steve, please tell me this is a prank.
After Orange Steve got Dark Steve out of my head, things started to get heated, and eventually got to the point where Orange Steve and Dark Steve started fighting.
I wouldn't keep talking, Sabre. Oh, what are you gonna do, man? Huh? What are you gonna do? Oh!
You shouldn't either.
Ooh! Orange Steve, if you're gonna fight him, man, you can't just make a giant house. That's not how things work.
All right, fine. I'll try something else.
Okay, try something else. Go ahead. You got this! You got this, dude!
Come on.
Careful. Think hard about what you're trying to do here. All right, you gotta be cautious. Oh! Did you just make a smaller house? A shack? Did you just make a shack?
After a bit of fighting, it was clear that Dark Steve was stronger than Orange. Right before Dark Steve was going to finish him and me off, Orange quickly teleported us out of there.
Okay, we should just get out of here. That's it. It's time for my ultimate move. Orange Steve, we need to get out of here now, man. This is not the time.
Sure, one last thing.
No, please. He's doing something, dude. I don't know what he's doing, but we need to get out of here now. We're gonna lose.
Where are you?
I'm over here. Run. Look, you tried, and it was very valiant, but get us back to the Rainbow Hub right now. He's gonna do something. Go!
Orange and I went through the orange portal after it opened suddenly. Once we were through, we saw that Nightmare Steve and Dark Steve had taken over the orange village and trapped all of the orange Steves, as well as the leader.
What's up?
Don't look down. That's by the main building.
What do you mean don't look down by the main building, dude? What's... Oh my gosh, is that Nightmare Steve? Is that Dark Steve in darkness? Oh no!
After coming up with a plan with Orange Steve and eventually talking with Nightmare Steve, Nightmare and I made a deal that made Dark Steve and some darkness leave for the time being.
How about this? If you get Dark Steve and the darkness to leave right now, I'll come with you. Because then at least it shows that the Orange Steves have a chance. Prove it. Deal.
After I escaped the world beyond with the help of a blue Steve, I was sent back to the Orange Village, which was now destroyed. After a bit of looking around for someone, I found Orange Steve, who looked like they were hurt. Or so I thought at the time, but I quickly realized that it was Dark Steve in disguise. Once I realized the truth, I was able to trick Dark Steve into a trap.
What is this play? No. Hello? No. What? You don't tell me that this is the Orange Village. What? Orange Steve? Is that you? Where are you at, buddy? Hello?
Over here.
Are you okay? What's wrong? No. It looks like your heart. You've been infected by the darkness, dude. 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, man! Power through! You got this! Okay. Well, you'll be locked in there for a little bit while this all happens. which is a good thing because I wanted to make sure nothing could happen to you. Looks like you're not gonna be able to get out. You can't move or anything, can you?
No, I can't.
Okay, good. Because you're not going anywhere for a while, Dark Steve.
So you figured me out, after all.
I was able to interrogate him, and I eventually got him to tell me the location of Orange Steve and the others.
How about instead you tell me where Nightmare Steve took those Steves and my Orange Steve?
Fine, I'll tell you.
Okay.
They're a little due west of this location.
After I had rescued Orange Steve, we had traveled back to the machine where Dark Steve was being held, and to our surprise and horror, it was empty. We found a note left behind by Yellow Steve in the leather chest plate, which told us that Dark Steve had been taken to the Yellow Outpost by Yellow Steve, thinking he was actually Orange Steve.
It's been a while.
Wait. You
Orange
said Dark
Steve?
Steve was here.
Orange Steve, Dark Steve was here.
Wait.
What? How did he?
Wait.
But how did he get out, man?
Sabre.
I'm freaking out, dude. I'm freaking out. How did he get
Sabre.
out? How did he get out? He's got out,
Sabre.
man. He's gonna attack people again.
Orange Steve took us to the Yellow Outpost where we found the Yellow King. I had thought that Dark Steve was impersonating the Yellow King like he had with Orange, but it turned out that the Yellow King was being held hostage by Dark Steve. I was confused on what Dark wanted, and he told me that he was conflicted with what Darkness wanted. The conversation quickly escalated, and Dark threatened to absorb the Yellow King, and shortly after, Light Steve appeared.
What do you want, Dark Steve? Well, I've been thinking. Or I could just absorb him. This didn't work.
Yeah.
It's time we did this. Right here, right now. The Orange Steve, back me up, man. Fine! Okay. Fine what? Oh, I think he's actually... Oh, no! Oh! Whoa! No! Orange Steve! Wait, what? Oh my gosh, it's Light Steve! He actually showed up! Oh, thank you, Light Steve! Oh my gosh, I thought we were gonna be destroyed, man. You actually are gonna save us. No, okay, Light Steve, I think you did it. This is it. Look, Light Steve, I gotta tell you something here. All right, and I think you're not really gonna roll with it. Maybe don't destroy him. Yeah, maybe just kind of hold off. Okay, I know that it's very weird to say that because this guy has clearly done horrible things. What? I don't know how to explain this. Okay, I don't know how to go about that. King, please step back. Look, I've got to ask something. Okay? Can you at least give me that? Thank you. How do I say this without... I'm just gonna say it! Happy? Assistant? You're still in there, aren't you? Yes.
After Rainbow Steve had been taken by Reverse Steve to the Catacombs, I was sent to a lake in the middle of nowhere. I had seen Dark there as well, and approached him. Dark Steve expressed to me how he felt conflicted with the people he absorbed and with the darkness. I realized talking to Dark that he wasn't just some evil monster like Nightmare Steve, and offered if Dark wanted to work with me. At first, he refused, but eventually I was able to convince him to take us both to the Catacombs so we could save Rainbow Steve from Reverse.
I trust you now, all right? So don't put that trust to waste, please. If you can take me back to the Catacombs and you can take on Reverse Steve, I can save Rainbow Steve. I can save the hero. He still has yet to be able to control his powers completely, and fine. Really? You'll do it? I'll do it. I can't promise anything's gonna go right, but I can tell you this, that if you had any doubt that you can change, this is the moment to prove it, okay? Just by saying this, man, there's always a way back. There's always a way to become a new person that you're proud of.
We met Ghost Steve in the Catacombs, and he led us up to where Reverse and Rainbow Steve were. I confronted Reverse and told Dark Steve to use his powers to stop him from doing anything. But Dark Steve seemed hesitant and didn't do anything at all.
Reverse Steve, I'm not letting you get away with this, man. That's right, I'm back. And I've brought Dark Steve. Do it, man. We've got to stop him right here and right now. For Rainbow Steve's sake. Something's definitely wrong with him. I've got to help him immediately. But what, man? You took me all the way here. You told me that you would help me. We've got to save Rainbow Steve. Looks like you don't have someone reliable after all. Dark Steve, please. If you don't do this, Rainbow Steve could be destroyed forever. It's time. No! Don't!
Reverse Steve was dismissive of Dark Steve's realization about the darkness, and gave Dark a proposition to go work with him. Dark Steve refused. But then Reverse froze me in place. I tried to convince Dark one more time, but failed. Dark and Reverse teleported out of the catacombs shortly after.
Please. I can't do this. I'm stuck. This is your chance. No. Don't let him get inside of your head, Dark Steve. I can't stop all of this on my own. Rainbow Steve's getting hurt. Join me or seal your fates. Okay. What? No! Dark Steve, don't! Why? Why? I thought you wanted to change. Now that's what I like to hear. Don't, man! Don't tell me you guys are just gonna leave us here. Okay, let's go. Don't go. Dark Steve, please. No! Goodbye, Sabre! Dark Steve, please!
I was able to heal Rainbow Steve. And as we were returning from the catacombs, I found myself back at the lake where Dark Steve was waiting. I was angry with him, but Dark Steve told me that what he was doing with Reverse was for the best. Dark Steve told me that Nightmare Steve was still alive even after I had personally seen Light Steve destroy him. I was sure he was lying, but I didn't have enough time to question him further.
Nightmare Steve is still alive. What? What are you talking about? No, he isn't. Light Steve destroyed him. I literally saw it with my own eyes. Light Steve walked right up to him and destroyed him while he was losing his mind. That's a lie. You have to be lying. And that isn't the worst part. You're lying. You're just telling me that to scare me. I saw Light Steve destroy him right in front of me. That's not the truth. Our time for talking is up, Sabre. No. Don't you dare send me away right now, Dark Steve. Don't you dare! Not after this! No! Don't!
We had just destroyed Faceless, and were heading back to the Rainbow Hub when I was pulled out of the teleport and appeared back at the lake. But everything had changed there. Dark Steve appeared and told me to run, and immediately after, I was teleported back to the Rainbow Hub.
I'm glad that we dealt with Faceless? What is this place? Wait, this is the lake in the mountains. But why does it look like this? What's happening? Hello? Rainbow Steve? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Dark Steve? What are you doing here, man? What's going on? Run. What? Run?
I told Rainbow Steve what I had seen and heard from Dark, but it was too late. The Rainbow Hub had been destroyed, and Dark and Reverse Steve were the perpetrators of it all. Dark Steve seemed upset by what had happened, but he had still willingly merged with Reverse to become Chaos Steve.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Whoa! No! What have you done? My plan is chaos.
No.
What do you—
No!
Rainbow Steve, no!
We were able to stop and separate Chaos Steve back into Reverse and Dark. I was still very angry and upset with Dark Steve for what he had done. Dark asked Rainbow Steve for a favor, to separate him. Dark told me that he was fine with it, and once he was separated, he would just recede back into the shadows. I thanked Dark one more time, and he was separated.
Everyone stand back. We'll separate Dark Steve one more time. But, hey. Before you separate and go, how do I say this? Dark Steve, I thank you. Okay. Rainbow Steve, go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's do this. No. Thank you for showing me there's a better way. Whoa. It worked, huh?
A lot of time passed after that, and the stakes were high. So, I had decided, with Shadow's help and advice, that I would go deeper into the darkness to find allies that would help me with my mission to destroy Void. I traveled to the second layer of darkness, and to my surprise, I found Dark Steve waiting for me.
Welcome to the second layer, Sabre. Here you will find your allies, your true power. The unlocked powers you want are at the other end.
The second layer? How many layers are there? How deep does this go?
What matters right now is this layer. Understand it, own it, or it will control you. Find your allies at the end of this path.
Who could my allies even be? I don't have any allies in the darkness. The only darkness I even know is you. This doesn't make any sense.
Look harder. You'll figure it out. Do it.
Fine. I just don't understand what I'll find. No way. Dark Steve? Is that you? Hello, Sabre. I asked Dark Steve if he was willing to come out of the darkness and back into the regular world to help me defeat Void, and he agreed. But there was one catch. I would have to make Dark physically present again, and the only way that I could think of to do that would be to go back into the regular world and summon Dark Steve through the Dark Crystal. I guess here goes nothing. Dark Steve? Oh, wow. I can feel again. The grass on my feet, the wind on my face. Thank you. Sabre, of course. I'm just happy that you decided to help. More time passed after I had made Dark physical, and Dark and I were sent into the darkness by Professor Red. There, I confronted Dark about how he was worrying about me a lot, and the powers that I had attained from the darkness. What? Why are we here in the darkness? Sabre, are you all right? You good? Yeah, I'm fine. Dark Steve, stop worrying about me so much, okay? I know you keep stepping in between things and trying to calm everything down, but it's not always like that, okay? These powers, I have to keep using them. I have to stop the things out there that are trying to ruin everyone's lives. Sabre, I'm your friend. It's my job to worry. We had teleported out of the darkness and traveled to Rainbow Steve's grave, where we had met Happy Orange Steve. Dark Steve apologized to Happy, and Happy told him that he understood Dark's emotions while he was absorbed, and that he understood Dark. I feel so awful. I never got to apologize for everything I did to him. If he was here, Dark, I think he'd forgive you. He always wanted the best. You know, it's strange. How could the darkness create someone as complex as Dark here? Well, it's not like that. I mean, not even I know. We had been able to defeat Void Steve, and were living peacefully in the village we were accepted into. Then, Elemental showed up and ruined that. But we were able to fix it. I had gone into the darkness to look for Dark, and he told me that he was upset about some of the things I had said about the darkness just being a tool. I reassured him that he wasn't just a tool, and he had his own free will and choices. I want to talk. No, I need to talk to you. What was all that about the darkness just being a tool? Huh? What? What do you mean? It's been a while since I've even said that. How long have you been holding on to this, Dark? You're my friend. I came into the second layer of darkness to come and find you to make sure you're okay. You don't think that I was talking about you, did I? Dark, of course I wasn't talking about you. Complicated. I am the darkness. I exist because of the darkness. You exist for more than that, Dark. Out of nowhere, I was pulled into a vision where I saw Dark being summoned into a machine and was controlled by Shadow using the Shadow Sword. Shadow had not given Dark free will like I had. Instead, Shadow was controlling him for his own gain to spread the darkness.
With the Shadow Sword, I can control anything, even you. Welcome, Dark Steve. Tell me, are you ready to work with me, with the darkness? Shadow. Hello, friend.
I had gone into my head to find answers on how I would be able to defeat Shadow and not become one with him. I was able to trap Shadow in a machine, but I wasn't able to defeat him. Dark had teleported to where we were and broken Shadow out. Once Shadow was out of the machine, he had ordered Dark to destroy Time and I, but he didn't. And I tried to convince him to be summoned back through the Dark Crystal so he could have his free will again, but he refused and told me that he didn't need free will. All he needed was darkness.
Dark! Wait! Don't go. I know a part of you is fighting. Deep down, fighting to come back here. Be with us. Shadow is manipulating you. You know it. I know that the real you deep down is trying to break it off, but you can't.
Do you remember when you told me that I wasn't a tool for the darkness?
Yes. And I still believe that. You're not. You're Dark Steve. You're your own person.
Well, I found my true place. My true place is with the darkness, like it always should have been. Finally, after confronting and fighting Shadow, I was able to trap him in a cage, where he couldn't escape, even with the Shadow Sword in his possession. Shadow called upon Dark to help him escape and destroy me, but Dark refused.
There you are. I see you. Open this now. Find Sabre and distract him. A shame you'll have to fight your friends now, Sabre.
Well, Dark, what'll it be? You what, Dark? It's up to you. Make the decision. Make it now, Dark. Either fight back or give up. It's up to you. So, what'll it be?
He's scared. He can't fight back. Look at him. You'll cave and fight for me.
I will not destroy him, Shadow. I had sealed Shadow away in my head for good. After, I teleported back to the regular world where Dark and I had teleported back to the lake Shadow made to mock us. I told Dark that I would have to rebalance the darkness, and in doing so, I would have to destroy Dark's physical form. Dark told me that he understood, and was just glad he could experience the world one last time. I started the process of destroying the Shadow Sword, and Dark began to fade away. Soon after, he disappeared. Forever. So, this is the light. Huh? Yeah, I guess. It's beautiful. Not because it's the light, but because I've experienced the dark. You're vanishing, Dark. Yeah. It's what's in between that makes us, isn't it? It makes it all so real. Goodbye, Dark. I'll miss you too, buddy. And that is the story of Dark Steve. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment what story you would like to see next from the characters of Rainbow Quest. As always, I'm your host, Sabre, and I'll see you next time.